Hi, everybody. This is Carol Lovelee from carollovelee.com, in case you're looking for me on the internet. And I would like to welcome you to spring. We just had the spring equinox, and we just had a new moon in Aries. And that's also, the new moon is a time about beginnings, new beginnings. And the spring is bringing us out of hibernation from the winter. I live in the north, so we do kind of have that hibernation season here, and bringing us back into spring. As we come into spring, we're looking for new growth. We're looking for new flowers. We're looking for new energy. It's all about the new of planting the seeds in the spring for what we would like to see come to fruition during the summer. And that can be on many different levels. So it can be on a personal level, what you would like to see for yourself coming ahead into spring and summer, what you would like to see in your business, what you would like to see in your relationships. So on many different levels, we're planting new seeds to come into what we would like to see happening for us coming into summer. So yes, and we're enjoying watching, the green coming up from the earth, and we're kind of needing that right now, many of us, because we're also being asked to stay inside and to physically distance ourselves from other people. Not that we can't go out and walk, as long as we're, mindful of where and how and when we're doing that. But so yeah, having the new spring growth, particularly in the north right now, is very, very exciting and soothing. The earth goes on. Her cycles go on. No matter what's going on in the human dilemmas of the world, the earth continues on. So welcome into spring. I also want to show you a couple of techniques, because a lot of people right now are spinning sort of in that fight, flight, or freeze energy. So, to me, that's triple warmer. So triple warmer is an energy. It's a meridian. It starts on your ring finger. I'm put my screen down here a little. So it starts on your ring finger, goes up the outside of your arm and around on your scapula, and up and around, and lands right here on the outside of the ear. So shoo, like that. And that's how, and it's on both sides. So triple warmer is a meridian, and it is the energy of fight, flight, and freeze in our body. So right now, we tend to overrun our triple warmer energy anyways, because our bodies haven't really evolved to live in the world that we're living in. So we have, when we were cavemen and cave women, it was a mechanism in our body to keep us safe and to take that energy and harness it for fight, flight, or freeze when there was an adversary. So when it was a bear, we knew, take off, get away. And when it was a mouse, we were like, oh yeah, I think I'll be okay. But our bodies have lost that discernment, and that triple warmer energy has lost the discernment. And so it's on high alert for many things right now, because we're being bombarded by the EMS from our computers and our phones. We're being bombarded by toxins in our food, in our water. We have lots of outside stresses. We tend to live in a very fast moving paced world, and that brings more stress energy. So triple warmer really doesn't have the ability to discern that so much anymore. So in many people, it's on, which is not helpful for your physical health, for your emotional health, for anything. And now we find ourselves in a new situation that we haven't ever really been on, a global situation around the world. And triple warmer for a lot of people, again, is really on high alert. So I'm going to show you just a couple of energy medicine techniques this morning really quickly before our meditation, to show you how to get triple warmer to start calming down. So one of them is to work with these oh my God points right here in the middle of the forehead. So and put elbows down here for a second just to be comfortable. So we're going to hold those oh my God points for 3 to 5 minutes. I like to close my eyes and just relax and take some breaths. So again, with my bangs, it's hard to see, but I've got the pads of my fingers right, yeah, maybe an inch apart. And they're just these points. And so what I'm waiting for is for the vibrations or the pulses under this set of fingers, pads, to match this side. And again, if you can't feel like those little pulses, don't worry about it. Just stay here anyways for 3 to 5 to 6 to 10 minutes. But yeah, so that's going to start bringing down that energy of flight, flight, or freeze in the body, which is really so important right now. Another way that we can do that is just to take our fingertips and comb behind our ears. So we're starting to bring that energy backwards or down on that meridian when we do that. Some moms just naturally start soothing behind their children's ears when they're upset or before they're getting ready to go to bed while they're reading that book. And it's a natural thing, but it also is starting to bring that energy down on that triple warmer meridian. Another thing that we can do is to put one hand right back here on the back of the head, really kind of low, and one right across our forehead again on those triple warmer points. And back here, this hand is on the hypothalamus, or the primitive part of the brain that's kind of triple warmer's boss. So we're just going to get on these with our palms of our hands, and we're just going to, again, close our eyes, take a couple of breaths, and rest. You can do this laying down too, so your arms have a little bit more support. And you're just going to stay here until you feel calmer and calmer and calmer. Again, while you're doing this, you're just going to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth and just have some nice long breaths. And just stay here until you start to feel calmer. I used to do that a lot for headaches, and it would start to bring that energy down so that I wouldn't have, if it was just starting, it would just bring it down so I wouldn't have a headache. So that was a really good thing. Another thing I want to show you is something called a triple warmer spleen hug. So why is that important? So I see triple warmer as this fight, flight, or freeze mechanism in your body that's trying to keep you safe. And so it marshals the forces and the energy in your body. The other thing that it does is when there is, something that's very dangerous for you, and triple warmer goes into that high alert in that immediate situation, then the blood flow in your brain goes down into your body. Set yourself up so you can do that fight, flight, or freeze mechanism, so you can run, so you can do what you need to do. So when you get doing this one, it starts to bring, or this one is starting to bring the blood flow back up into your brain. So you're in this really stressful situation, but you also can have that blood flow in your brain so you can think about it in a different way, as opposed to having all of the blood flow down in your body. So again, very, very useful. But triple warmer is like the good general in the body, trying to, as I said, marshal the forces to help you. So spleen is like the good mother. She helps to monitor your immune system. She helps to monitor some of the hormonal balances in the body. And so she's very, very useful and needed right now. We need spleen to have all of the energy that she can to do the good jobs that she does, particularly building that immune system for us right now. So in order to get triple warmer and spleen, because they're in a pair, so when triple warmer gets worried, the first place it takes energy from is spleen. So we want spleen to have her energy. So we're going to calm triple warmer, and then we're going to do this triple warmer spleen hug to get them to communicate a little better, so that triple warmer can back up and spleen can get some of her energy back. So to do a triple warmer spleen hug, you're just going to take your, fix this so you can see a little better. So you're going to take your right hand, and you're going to put it right under your left breast area. And then you're going to take your left hand and you're going to put it right here above your elbow. So when you're in this position, you're just calming triple warmer and spleen and bringing them back into being able to really kind of communicate together, which is really, really useful. So again, triple warmer, spleen, hug. And again, you can hold that hug for 3, 4, 5 minutes. You can do that before you go to bed to calm down from your day, or before you get up to set some really good energy. Anytime when you're in a meeting, instead of, this, kind of do this, and you'll be helping to bring some really amazing balance into your body. And the other thing is we do need a really strong spleen right now, because spleen, again, is the mother of that immune system. So one of the ways that we can put energy into spleen, the organ, and put some energy into spleen, the meridian, is to tap some particular points. So I'm just going to stand up here for a minute and show you that right here on the bra line is some really amazing spleen points, and you're just going to tap away at those, or you can rub them, whichever feels better for you. And then if you come right down over the breast, right here in the middle, there's some other spleen points, and you can get in there and massage those really deeply. If they're sore, you really need it, and or you can tap them. So again, those are 2 ways that you can really quickly bring some energy into spleen. So triple warmer needs to calm down, spleen needs to get a little more energy, and it'll be really, really helpful for us during these kind of challenging times we're finding ourselves in, to bring down that energy and bring up spleen. The other thing I'm going to share with you is that many of the people on this call with me this morning, and those that I've been speaking with this week, have got a lot of fear. There's a lot of fear about uncertainty. There's a lot of hypervigilant, what I call hypervigilant energy, because we don't know what's coming, right? We don't know what's coming next, what's going to be asked of us next. And we don't know, like many people's finances, we'll pick on that for a minute. Many people's finances have been really either completely shut down or trickling in, or some people still have their finances, but they're still worried because they're not sure how long they'll be able to work from home and still have that income. So everybody has some piece of the pie in this finances. What is that? What is the interest rate? It gets bigger and bigger and bigger really, really quickly. And so in that, there's a lot of fear around, what does that mean for us? What does that mean for us in terms of paying for our bills? What does that mean for us, in terms of keeping our, keeping fed, keeping a roof over our head? All of those kinds of things are playing out. So what does that mean for helping to take care of people who have less than us? Can we afford to do that or not? There's just all kinds of questions in that. So one of the energies that we're going to work on today is bringing down that fear. Another energy that we're going to work on is, as we spin in all that fear energy and we work our minds over time, worry, it's also affecting the physical body. So we're going to be working on those connections between the physical, the emotional, the mental, and the spiritual, and bringing in some energy to find balance in all of those fields. So without further, let's close our eyes. I like to close my eyes when I'm going into a meditation because it helps to shut out all the outside distractions. Hopefully you're in a very quiet place where you won't be disturbed. So you can either sit or you can lay down, again, whichever, works better for you. If you're sitting, I would just ask you to not cross your legs so that the energy can be going down through, because we're going to put our roots down here into the earth in just a minute. So yeah. And I'm going to kind of do this as a guided meditation, so just follow along. You might feel, see, sense some of the things that I'm suggesting or talking about, and you might not. It doesn't matter. One way or another, you are going to be experiencing, even if you can't feel it or see it or perceive it on any level, you will be part of this meditation and part of this energy. So you're going to get the good stuff, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so we're going to close our eyes, and we're going to start by taking a couple of deep breaths. So I like to breathe in through my nose and out through my mouth when I'm taking some deep breaths, and you're filling up your belly with the energy. It's like a really deep breath. It's not breathing just up in your lungs, but all the way into your belly. And on that out breath, I like to make a little bit of a sound, so that on the in-breath, I'm breathing in the good stuff. And on the out-breath, I'm letting go with a sound. Sound is vibration. Letting go of some of the tension and the stress and whatever it is that we're all carrying. Okay? So here we go. So if you haven't already, we're letting go of that, some of that tension that you've been holding in your shoulders on that out-breath. Great, perfect. So now I am going to call in the energies. So I call this day on the creator energies of all that is, the ascended masters, the archangels, the angels, all the beings of the highest love and light, your guardians, your ancestors, your high self, your innate wisdom, your soul, creator energy within you, that beautiful spark of creator energy that's in each and every one of us. Your guardians, your ancestors, all the beings of the highest love and light, your galactic team, your interdimensional team, all those beings who surround us each and every day to assist us in this earth walk and being here on this earth plane in human form at this time. Great. So now we're going to put our roots down. So again, I'd like to talk about the words of attention, what we put our attention on, and intention. So we're going to have our intention on, our attention on these beautiful roots going down through the bottom of your feet and into the earth. And our intention is that that is indeed happening, that we are becoming connected with the earth, deep, deep, deep down into the core, that crystalline core energy of the earth. And sometimes I like to use my breath. Again, you're breathing in and out. On that out breath, you're just pushing those roots down farther and farther and farther. And don't worry about the fact that you are inside. Those roots are going to go right through the floor, right through all the different floors in your house, through the basement, and down into the earth, into the core. Just with our knowingness that that can indeed happen. And as we're connecting with the earth, we're going to bring up that green crystalline energy from the earth. It's going to come right back up through those roots. And it's going to come through the bottom of your feet. And it is going to start filling up your physical body. It's coming up through your feet. into your legs, into your pelvic base, up through the trunk of your body, up into the shoulder area. It's going to come up through the hands and arms and into the shoulder area. It's going to go right up through the neck, through the head, and out the top of your head, through that beautiful crown chakra, up into the heavens, so that you are filled, your whole physical body is filled with green, crystalline, beautiful energy from the earth. Again, fresh, vibrant, green energy. Many of you still have a lot of green energy around you, but here in the north, we're building our outside green energy again. New leaves will be coming out, new grass, new plants. It's all very exciting. So we're going to let that green crystalline energy move out into the emotional body or the emotional field, which is right next to the physical. And then out into the mental, and then out into the spiritual, all the way out through your whole entire system. It's kind of like a circular column of beautiful energy. Kind of enhancing, bringing through new growth, new energy, new vibration. Every color has its own vibration. And then we're going to bring some beautiful cobalt blue energy down through the top of your head from the heavens. So for me, the cobalt blue energy is about helping us to clear. It kind of comes through, some people feel it coming through as waves, and it's going to come through the top of your head, and it's going to fill, again, the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. And it's going to start pushing with it all of what I call the misqualified lack of love energy. So it's kind of like, a new stream, again, in the spring when the snow is melting. There's all the twigs and the old leaves and stones and things from the winter. And it's kind of pushing and clearing out that stream sort of in your system. So it's taking with it all of the misqualified lack of love energy, that energy around, the extra amount of fear you may be feeling, the sadness, the grief, the confusion, the overwhelm, the isolation. All those energies are going to just get pushed down through your body, through your energy field, into the earth through those roots. And the earth is going to use this energy as fertilizer. So we're not really harming the earth by letting go of that which really isn't working so well for you right now on all levels, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. We are here to be lighthouses right now, to fill our beings with light and love and shine that out into the world. It's really hard to do that when we're feeling all of this fear, hypervigilant, what's coming next energy. So let's take this moment and just clear through your field. Let it go. Again, you can use your breath to kind of push things down. And again, we live on a planet of free will. So, ask for your team that's here with you to help you with this. We need to spend as much time during our day in a state of ease and grace, sending out love and light as we can. We are navigating the world of living as a human and all of the things that come with that. But we're also learning to raise our vibration higher and higher frequencies for longer and longer periods of time, so that really serves us and everyone around us and goes out into the field and really helps all of the earth, all of the life on earth. And we're connecting today, just so we have that awareness, with all of the other beings and groups who are sending out beautiful energy today. So whether that's one person in their meditation sending out loving energy and peaceful energy and calm energy, or whether that's other groups who are meeting through the internet at different times during the day. Every day groups are gathering, and we're gathering with those groups. As we come together as our group, we're connecting to all of those groups. Perfect. And now I feel like, that energy can kind of just keep running and doing its thing here. But I also feel like there's the blue-white energy of the Syrians is coming through this morning. So that's kind of like a light blue, iridescent blue and white light from the star nation of the Syrians are bringing their energy and their wisdom through to us this morning. So that energy again is coming in through the top of your head. Yes, that energy is also coming all the way down through and activating our endocrine system this morning. So the pituitary, sending that energy out to the pineal, where all of those beautiful inner sight, inner hearing, inner smell, inner feelings, all those beautiful higher spiritual gifts that we all have are being activated by this blue-white Syrian energy down through to the hypothalamus. Again, that's a primitive part of the brain, into the thyroid and the thymus, all the way down into the adrenals. The adrenals sit like little acorns on top of the kidneys, into the pancreas, into the male and female organs. All of the endocrine system is getting activated. And why would we activate the endocrine system this morning? And thank you to the Syrians for helping us with this activation, and also with a little bit of tweak here to help us to continue this, because triple warmer gets fed by the adrenals and by the endocrine system. The endocrine system also is part of our hormonal system. Our hormonal system is hundreds of hormones in each and every body, and the hormones turn on and off different aspects in our body, and that whole endocrine system and that hormonal system needs to be healthy and vibrant and doing the best that it can to keep us that way. And when triple warmer is in that fight, flight, or freeze and on more than off, it's called triple warmer overwhelm. It wears out the adrenals. So we need our adrenals to get the energy that they can to stay healthy and vibrant, to help us to stay healthy and vibrant. So we're activating and turning on and filling up and connecting the dots between this whole endocrine system in our bodies today. Beautiful activation. And you might want to search out maybe somebody, an herbalist, or somebody who knows homeopathy, or somebody who's really good with flower essences, and maybe even find something that they would recommend to keep your adrenals strong and healthy over these next weeks and months as things are spiraling around us in our world. Now I see them moving on here to start activating our DNA. So we have this multidimensional DNA that helps to bring in new energy, new activations. And again, we're having this help with the Syrians this morning to really bring in some new vibrant energy and activations to keep us more in this calm, healthy place. I'm seeing that DNA, those strands of DNA kind of being lit up here with this blue-white energy and some new upgrades to the DNA. Again, we're working with a new energy, so we need new upgrades to enhance the physical, emotional, and mental, spiritual aspects of ourselves, to negotiate and walk into and through these new energies with more ease and grace. Again, we're being called to be the lighthouses to the best of our ability right now to really shine out love and light. Yes, we are all going to have some human dilemmas, and ask your team for help. You're living on a planet with lots of angelic and higher dimensional energies that can help us, but you need to ask because we live on a planet of free will. So ask for direction, ask for help. Perfect. A little bit more activation going on there with that, all of those gifts, those inner gifts that we all have, activating those a little more for everybody. That inner sight, the inner hearing, the smell, the taste, and that inner knowingness. Kind of getting a little boost of energy today. And again, don't worry if you can't see, hear, feel what I'm mentioning. Just give the intention that whatever's good for you will happen in all of this time that we're having together this morning. Happen in a way that serves your highest good. And in doing that, then it just automatically serves the highest good of the collective, of the group collective here and the group collective of those groups we are connecting with. And we're going to start bringing in a golden energy that's just going to help us to soothe, calm. We want to fill every nook and cranny where any old energy left from, because remember we have that cobalt blue helping us to remove all of what I sometimes call the crunchewy energy, that energy that's not really serving us. So any place where anything is left from, we're going to fill it with this golden energy. And again, just ask your team to help you with this. There's a universal law that if there's an empty space, it'll fill with something. So we are going to purposefully fill it with golden energy this morning, filling your whole entire being, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, with this golden energy. And as that's happening, the Syrians are asking me to sing you a little song. So this is a light language song. So some of you may feel like, ooh, on some level I've heard that before, and other people are going to go, yeah, I don't really get that. Those are just noises that don't sound like English to me, because they're not. But just know that this song is going to activate in your system things that need to be activated and can be activated this morning. And it's also going to soothe and calm. Again, the more calm and in our center and in our empowered sovereign selves, the more we can be of service to us, to everyone around us, and to the earth itself. So here's your song as that gold energy is just flowing through you, filling you up, never ending, honey-like energy. Just relax and listen and know that the song is activating all kinds of really amazing parts of your being this morning. Sunamati kasatati honanaki nasi hosi nanapi kanana sahihai kusana nani Hahasi pohosai kana na 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 ni kona pu sasasi kana na na ni husalai kunasi Kanani sopatai, kana palata, kozani namana na na, kupasi, kanasi, papanani. Papanai tutu, patati tatai, kuna na 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 nasi. So let's just let that energy integrate into every cell, every molecule, every atom, every space in between, activating, raising your vibration, your frequency, bringing in calm and peace, bringing in reminders of who you are, which is a spark of the Creator. Just letting these energies come in and give you a big hug. It's an angel hug this morning. As we connect this energy, again with all the energies of all of the groups that are connecting this morning, with all the love and the light that is on the planet right now. Bringing you back into a place of your center, of your core, of who you really are. And we're going to combine in a circle here. So reach out and hold hands because we can. Energetically hold hands. As we send this energy around the circle to each and every one of us, as we build this cohesive energy between us, as we bring this energy into our hearts, as we send this energy out to all of our loved ones, all of our family and our friends. As we send this energy out to each and every one of your communities, to all of your states, to all of the states, to all of the countries, to all of life here on this planet in this moment in time. Connecting with the collective of joy and happiness, peace and calm and compassion and kindness. Bring all that energy into your heart. So you can take those beautiful, beautiful hands and place them right over your heart and bring all this beautiful energy and expand that heart energy. And know that in this moment in time, you are one with Creator energy. You are one with all of us. You are one with the divine. You are safe. You are known. You are magnificent. You are love, and you are loved. Take another couple of deep breaths and breathe all that in. Let your heart expand and take all of this in. And to the best of our abilities, as we walk through our human world today, tomorrow, through these coming weeks, if you kind of get a little off kilter and get into all of the trauma of the human world, bring yourself back to this moment. I'll post this video so you can come back and listen or watch again and come back into this collective energy. But even in your meditation, you can just, with your intention, come back to this energy, to this collective moment at any time. Beautiful. So I kind of sometimes like to end by just tapping on the top of my head, right in the center of my head, just tapping gently with a couple of fingers, kind of integrating this, bringing in all of it, all of the new wisdoms and energies. And then whenever you're ready, just kind of gently come back into your body, move your body around a little bit. You can tap on your body in different places if you'd like to tap this in. Maybe tap it into our shoulders. People have been having all of that concerns and burdens in their shoulders instead of feeling the support that we can feel right now from the group, from each other, from the universe, from your multidimensional teams. Take in all of that support. And when you're ready, open your eyes, bring your focus back. Welcome, welcome back. That was really beautiful. I want to thank all of our teams of energy that came this morning to help us with this meditation. I want to thank each and every one of you for showing up this morning and bringing your beautiful energy to this meditation and to this time together. And as I said, you can listen to it again, and as people, the energy will stay live. And as people listen more and more and more, it'll just build and build and build the energy and just keep building. So that's a really great aspect of energy, because energy doesn't have the time constraints that we as humans live on a time frame, although the rest of the universe is living with no time. And we'll get there, but right now that's where we are. So, but the energy of these calls and calls that other people are doing right now will stay live and build and build and build and just get exponentially more yummy and powerful. So there you have it. So again, thank you for joining me. And I will post this video up on YouTube and links to it so that you can listen to it. Please share that with your friends. And until we come together again, be well. Bring some joy into your life. Bring some happiness into your life. Share your kindness and your light, again, to the best of your ability, out into the world. And love you all, and see you soon.